different. That's never gonna change.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto, and I'm a musician from Northport, New York. And today, I'm very excited to be chatting about the fast plugins from Focusrite. So Focusrite is becoming with a whole bunch of new stuff lately, including some new plugins. Including, in addition to the new plugins that they've been doing, they also have this new series called the Fast Plugins. Fast plugins from Focusrite. Man, say that 5 times fast. But no, for real, I'm pumped about these. I got my hands on all 4 of them. There's actually an EQ. There's the reverb, which is what we're going to be talking about today, and which is brand stinking new. There's a compressor, and there's something really interesting called Reveal, which I'm looking really forward to checking that out. But what I want to do is, in my time as being a musician, I've watched countless plugin tutorials. I mean, I'm a guitar player too, so like guitar rig stuff, and sometimes they kind of just drag on too long. So my goal with this is to keep this relatively brief, relatively concise, but you kind of get a feel for it, a lot of playthrough. But I want to go through a couple different genres, so you kind of get a couple different use situations for it and kind of just get an ear for it. Now, one thing I do want to say is what's really exciting is they are running a promotion. You can get them as a bundle, all 4 of those, like I said, the EQ, the compressor, the Reveal, and the reverb, called Verb, as a bundle until the end of the year. So I'll put that on the screen so you can check that out. Or you can get it just individually. So there'll be links down below. But let's see what we got. Let's go right into this. I'll show you guys the screen. Okay, so when you pull it up, so what I have is a track that I just released. This is a really simple track. So I want to give you kind of just like what it would sound like on an acoustic track. This is just piano and vocals, pretty much. So we're going to take a look at what it looks like on the vocals, and then we're going to go to a bit more of like an exciting track, I guess you could call it, or a bit more going on. But when you open it up, what's really cool is it starts with a tutorial. So it walks you through all the different things of it, so you can kind of actually learn what's going on, because it's really AI built, which it learns your workflow. So you can go through the whole process. Like I said, we're going to start off with a very acoustic style track. It has an piano, it has a vocal, and maybe 2 synthesizers. Very simple. I just released it, and I'm blown away actually by the support, so thank you guys so much for listening. But that being said, we're going to take a look at this vocal right here. Very simple. Let's just take a listen actually to the piano and vocal.
I know that I'm different.
We have a chroma verb
That's
on
never
the bus.
gonna change.
Now let's put on this fast verb. Let's see what we got. And now let's turn off the chroma verb. Now this is what it sounds like right out of the box. No adjustments, no learning. Actually, this is the only thing we'll do is put the mix up, because when you put it on a bus, you typically put the mix up. That's all we're gonna do.
I know that I'm different.
A little bit more centered, but I'm brighter.
That's never gonna change.
Now let's spread this out.
I know that I'm different.
I like it. Let's add a little bit more time.
I know
Yeah, that
that
sounds
I'm
great.
different. That's never gonna
That sounds
change.
great. Let's try the learning feature.
I know that I'm different.
This is what it recommends for vocals. Let's see. So you can have a whole bunch of different options: universal, drum, snare. Okay, let's go straight to vocals. See, look how it changed. That's really cool.
I know
This is his
that I'm
recommendation.
different. That's never gonna change.
Honestly, it sounds great. So you can actually go into this detailed version, which is really cool. So let's take a little bit warmer, because color is the warmness. I really like the attention to detail, by the way. I want to point this out. I like how when you hover over something, it tells you what it is and what it does. And that's really a really nice feature. And additionally to that, not only can you drag them up and down, but you can actually just type once and you can put in whatever number you want and it brings you there. Or you can double click and it brings you to the original. Like that, those attention to details, Focusrite, that's really cool. So this is what we got. This is kind of what it was saying, what it recommended. And
I know that I'm different.
Adjusting the time a little bit and the color.
That's never gonna change.
I like that. A little warmer again and a little bit more clarity.
I know that I'm different.
Honestly, that sounds great. Let's go full width though.
I know that I'm different.
It's cool, man. Let's try freeze.
I know that I'm different.
You hear it in the background? It's quiet, but you hear it? That's cool, man. That's really cool. Okay, let's try something a little bit more exciting, I guess you could say. So this is a track of mine called Forever Found. I did it with my friend Emily Shuett. Much more upbeat. I mean, if we go to, here, for example, like here, so you can hear just a little sample of it. Significantly more upbeat. So that being said, let's actually sample right here. Let's go, or cycle right here. But let's take a listen to this synth. Already has a bit of natural reverb to it, but let's turn the echo off. Let's throw it right on here after the magic switch, which is a chorus. Let's throw it on right actually onto the channel strip. So let's do it right out of the box. Without. With. It sounds, I really like it, especially when you add the with. Little pre-delay. Let's try bounce this time. Really, really, really unique sound, man. Let's go to a different sound. Let's go over to, like, let's try just a pretty simple synth right here. Like a sine synth. Throw it on right on here. This is in mono at the moment, actually. So this is the mono version of it. And then we'll try the stereo version. Add some really cool resonance in there. You hear the resonance? That's cool. Without it. With it. Alright, let's try it in stereo now. Add some really nice space, even more width. You really want to position this in space. Let's brighten this up. A little modulation. Yeah, a little oh, that's nice, man. Oh, that is so cool. Without it. With it. Adding just a little bit of variance to it. That is so cool, man. Let's take a listen to this. This is now a really interesting sound. It's actually a stapler. Originally pitched up like this, but now it is pitched down 3. Let's throw it right on here. Right off the bat. Let's throw it on as a drum. Let's try the AI again. It's gonna learn it as a drum. See what it recommends. Okay. Without it. Ooh, you hear a little scratchy reverb in there? That's cool. Add a little more width and add a little pre-delay. More time. Let's try the natural reverb. I like that. Without it. Adds a lot more space. A little warmth to that. Alright, let's try artificial. A little more in the background position. That's cool. High pass. Let's try the reverse. Oh yeah, come on. Let's try snap the tempo. So this is really cool. I've never seen this before in a reverb. I've seen it in, obviously, echo and delay, but this is a really cool feature. Let's try 6 beats. It's so cool, all the textures you can add. That's so wild, man. I think this is really cool. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's go to more of like a drum pattern now. Kind of like a crunchy, overcompressed drum. Okay, that's what it originally sounds like. Let's throw it on as a bus, like we typically have a bus drum, right? So let's throw it on as a bus. I like using pre-fader, it's my preference. Throw it on as a bus, throw that mix up. Let's see what we got. Let's try the AI. Okay, let's see what it recommends. Oh, right off the bat, come on. Dude, right off the bat, it automatically sounds like something I would 100% mix to on my own. Let's try the natural. I'm more of a fan of the natural. It literally sounds like we're in like a high school auditorium. Dude, I actually wish that I had this on the original track. Let's add some width to this. Little width and a little pre-delay. Now let's take out some of the, I like a warmer reverb. Raise the mono bass part so that it doesn't get as muddy in the back down. And let's lower the high pass. Actually, let's put the high pass up here. More clarity. Let's try bounce this time. Without. With. Let's try really mono sound. Like let's reduce the width. Ooh. Wow. Just widen it a little. A little more. A little more. Less reverb. Now, a really cool feature for reverbs is you could actually, like, you know, totally put an EQ after the fact, which you could totally use there, the fast EQ from Focusrite too. But I just want to pull something up really quick. You can kind of EQ like that. See that? Warmer reverb without the EQ. Now let's try with the reverse. Come on, how sick is that? That's wild. Alright, so now we've heard it on male vocals, drums, we've heard it on synthesizers. Let's go to a female vocal over here. This is my friend Emily Schuett. Let's hear what it sounds like in the mix.
I can't keep it to myself. These memories collected,
Have a vocal right here, a vocal bus. Okay, let's try it on our own this time without the AI, because I like doing it that way. But the AI has done a pretty good job so far. So I like a warmer reverb. Let's add a little clarity. Let's try right here and put the mix up because it's on the bus. And let's see what we got.
I can't keep it to myself. These memories collected, protected. I'm done hiding all the things I left unsaid. I go back to it again. Maybe the
original.
I can't keep it to myself. These memories collected,
fast verb.
I'm done hiding all the things I left unsaid. I go back to it.
Wow, cool.
Again.
Let's try to find bigger
then you'd see me different. I can't keep it to myself. These memories collected, protected.
Sweet depth, man. This is really, really cool. All right, last thing I want to do is I want to check it as like a on like something like more like a staccato kick drum or something like that. So let's see where I have a kick drum somewhere around here. It is. Where does it? Oh, let's actually, you know what? Scratch that. I want. Let's do the guitar. So here's a guitar. So this is what the original guitar sounds like. A better example. Okay, let's turn the reverb off. Let's do this on. Let's turn the reverb off and let's turn the delay off. Let's throw it right after the amp. Right out of the bat. Let's put it in stereo actually because it's in mono. Oh. Let's put this in stereo. Where's the stereo? Or let's put this right here in stereo. There we go. Oh my gosh, right off the bat. Look at the fullness it adds. Now that's not even full width. This is full width. Let's try reverse this time. That's cool. Let's try freeze. That's wild. Very cool. Okay, let's turn that off. Let's see what it would recommend for a guitar. Okay, throw it on the guitar setting. By itself, without it. I like this. Artificial. It's wild. It's fantastic, man. I think this is an incredible plugin, and I'm really, really glad that I have it because I'm going to be using this on a lot of things. I like, first of all, let's talk about the things I really, really like. I like the interface. It's really user-friendly. that's part of also the reason I like Logic Pro as opposed to like Pro Tools, because it's like it's easy to look at. It's like you're like looking at it, it's like pretty to look at. Not only that, but it's super user friendly. Like you just move them up and down and stuff, or you could type them in, which is huge. I really like that. Or say you had snap the tempo, you wanted to just move it to 5 tempos. My bad. You just click it once, 5 beats, right? Like that stuff is really cool. Double click, it brings back to the original. Like it's really user friendly, really nice looking. Comes in a set of 4 if you want it. You have options, like I said. You can do the bundle that they have until December 31st of this year. They're actually bundling. I believe it's over a 50% discount, which is wild. So you can get that. You can do the monthly version, or you could buy outright once. So that's the option too. I really like the products. I think that they do a really good job. Let me know in the comments if you end up getting it. I'd love to know what you think of it, and if you have any tips for it that you've learned from playing with it, from messing with it. I'd love to know. Let me know if you've tried any other ones. I'm definitely going to be digging into some of those too. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. God bless. Click the link down below to check out all the information about it, whether it be the link to buy it or the actual more like a manual. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless and peace out.
I know that I'm not like everyone else. I know I'll probably never be. So it just hurts me when you're asking me to change. It's like throwing knives at me. You've been with me for so long, I thought you know that I'm not different at the core. But when you ask me to be different around your friends, man, do you like them more?